Fast fashion, I would say, is mainly made from synthetic materials. So oil turns into polyester, which is half of the garments that we're wearing. So everyone's wearing plastic. And plastic's super cheap. You can spin out tons of it. It doesn't last long. It's usually not great quality. And when you can blend it with some other materials, it's not recyclable. So that would be like a major piece. And then the chemicals and dyes that they add into it. Right now, we have no clue what chemicals people are using to bleach these garments, to dye the garments, and it's probably not the most healthy. And then the last piece is how much they're paying their workers. A lot of these fast fashion supply chains are very just in time. I'll give it to whoever's going to make it at the lowest possible cost. What that leads to is all these smaller factories bidding down each other. So that's the fast fashion model. It's getting a lot of stuff really fast, really cheap, which is why it's called fast fashion. And consumers, they have gotten used to it. And then sustainable fashion, it used to be called slow fashion, but I don't agree with that terminology. But it's around going back to natural materials, one. So instead of wearing plastic, wear something that we know is not hazardous. Organic cotton is great. And then for chemicals, unbleached or undyed, taking old clothing that might be, thrifted, and then upcycling it into a new garment. So not even using new resources. And the last piece is just paying the workers well and making sure that they're in good working conditions. That piece is the hardest part of the puzzle. Everything else is people are moving towards more like eco-friendly materials. Everyone's on the recycled trend right now. No animal, no fur. But the labor piece, it's extremely hard to track. When I ask questions around wages, it's very difficult to nail down. There's a great piece of legislation called the New York Fashion Act, which will require companies to disclose half of their supply chain and actually map it out. Most fashion companies don't know where zippers are coming from. They don't want to know, because if they did, they would be liable for those things. I don't think fast fashion can move towards sustainable fashion. It'll fundamentally break their business model of rapid, cheap stuff. And for us, that's a huge opportunity.